One of the best lessons I ever learned came from my father. When I was a little girl, I was 5 actually, my parents sent me to sleepaway camp, not because they wanted to get rid of me necessarily, but because I had 3 older sisters who were there and I was desperate to be with them. So off to camp I went. And it was a great first summer. But at age 8, for whatever reason, I got very homesick. And I called my parents every day. I was crying and telling them I was homesick, I wanted to come home. And they said, well, dear, when we get up there on visiting day, we'll talk about it. So I thought that meant they were going to bring me home. And I had my camp trunk packed and I was ready to go. My father said, sweetheart, let's go on a walk. So off on a walk we went. And my dad said to me, I want to teach you a lesson that I hope you'll remember for the rest of your life. When you start something, you finish it. It was your decision to come to sleepaway camp, and now I'd like you to see it through. And I cried and I cried, and he said, no, darling, it's going to be the best summer of your life. Well, lo and behold, now that I knew I wasn't going home, somehow or other, I did make it the best summer of my life. And it was an incredible life lesson. I have never started something that I don't finish. It has helped me in every way in my life, whether it be a job that I wasn't loving, a point in school where I wasn't particularly happy, or a professor I had to deal with, people that I was working with that weren't making me particularly joyous to be at work during the day. And I stuck it through. Even in marriage, let's face it, a long-term marriage is a very difficult, sometimes rocky road. And I always knew that I wasn't getting married to just say it was okay if I was angry with my husband or we were going through a bumpy time, that I could just walk away from it. I think the greatest lesson really was for my children, because they have watched me be very tenacious in everything that I do and never give up. And consequently, they don't give up. I tackle every situation in my life with the knowledge that I'm not giving up. And I think that has held me in very good stead. Even if I start the hardest hike of my life, I know I've got to go up and I'm going to get to come down and I'm going to feel great when it's over. So finish what you start.